class, this is the video presentation for Poetry and Music for grade 7. So what we are doing today is talking about the Star-Spangled Banner. It was a poem actually called The Defense of Fort McHenry, written by Francis Scott Key in 1814. You can see here the transcription that he wrote on a piece of paper. Here are the lyrics that we all know, since it's hard to read on his piece of paper. And I like that you can see where he scribbled things out and rewrote stuff. So, it was a poem first and foremost. A lot of people think that Francis Scott Key wrote the song, meaning the lyrics and the notes, but he did not. He wrote just a poem. And one of his, a person he knew, his brother-in-law, actually read the poem and realized that it fit to this popular song from England called the Anacreontic Song. And this song was actually written by John Stafford Smith sometime in the late 18th century. The date is not exactly set. No one's sure exactly which year he wrote it, but so they claim it was 18th century. And as you can see, it looks sort of like our Star-Spangled Banner. Some of the notes are a little bit different because he wrote this song to fit the words that he had written. So just to give you an example, the beginning sounds like da 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 da. So you can hear, like, right here is a little bit different. This note is also a little bit different than what we're used to. But for the most part, the melody is pretty similar. However, since the words to the Defense of Fort McHenry, or the Star-Spangled Banner, are different, they needed to add some notes or change some notes from the original. So here is the first verse, which everybody knows of the Star-Spangled Banner. Most people don't know the second, third, or fourth verse, so we're not really going to look at those. So you can see the first line, "Oh say can you see, by the dawn's early light," is, I labeled it A because that's the first phrase, and it ends with the word light. The second phrase, "What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming," does not rhyme with this one, so I labeled it B. The third line, "Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight," rhymes with light, so it's A. The fourth line, "Or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming," streaming rhymes with gleaming, so it's labeled B. So we have A, B, A, B. And a lot of people recognize that those in the music, they sound the same. And then we kind of have the second part of the song, which is really where it gets trickier to sing because it gets high. And here, Francis Scott Key chose to organize the rhyming words differently. So we have a C and a C because the word air rhymes with there, and a D because the word wave rhymes with brave. So you can totally do that. You can, doesn't have to be A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D. It could be A, B, A, B, C, C, D, D. Or other combinations. So, and here you can see I organized the song to the rhyming. So the yellow boxes, the music is identical, and the ending words rhyme. "Oh say can you see, by the dawn's early light," rhymes with "Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight." And you can see that the notes start on F, D, B flat, D, B flat. They're identical. The red is identical in music to this red, and it's a rhyming section. Then we have the light blue and the dark blue. I put those separately because the music is different, but the ending words still rhyme. So they're still, they still go together, but they just, the music is different. "And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there." Definitely feels like the end of that phrase. And then we have another one, light green. "Oh say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave," and you would take a breath, so it's the end of the phrase, "o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave." So that is the Star-Spangled Banner. with the poem The Defense of Fort McHenry plus the Anacreontic song by John Stafford Smith. And you can go to this website here to look more about the lyrics and the composers of both the poem and the music. Thank you.